It's the Mr. Marty Show.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Mr. Marty Show. The Mr. Marty Show. We got so many friends that you need to know from around the world who are gonna show how to live and how to live. We got so much to share. We're gonna fill you with joy, gonna fill you with such great cheer that you're gonna let out a cheer. Yahoo! On the Mr. Marty Show. The Mr. Marty Show. Yeah, 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 yeah. Live action, Mr. Marty Show. Live action. Yeah, we got so many friends on. Glad to have you on the Mr. Marty Show. Show. Joe. Looking at the moon on a warm summer night, running across fields, rolling in her light. I'm in love with the moon. Looking down, sees a kid on the ground, hair mad, intoxicated, drinking in her shine. Moon looking down at a lover on the ground. Makes us see so bad. Dread of you. The sun goes away. Halo the sun goes away. Halo around you, I know it's gonna rain. Light of you smothers my pain. Moon looking down, me looking up, Capulet and Montague, drinking the lover's cup. Stolen moments will do for me and my moon. The pull of you makes us seize obey. Tread of you, the sun goes away. Halo around you, I know it's gonna rain. Light of you smothers my pain. The pull of you makes us seize obey. Tread of you, the sun goes away. Halo around you, I know it's gonna rain. Light of you smothers my pain.
Hi, Mr. Marty fans. Ma Gilmore here. This week we're talking about how does your garden grow? Well, after my dealings with my dad and the weeds, I really didn't take up gardening. But in later years, my gardening is mostly flowers and plants. It's not vegetables very much, but it is flowers and plants. Now, when we moved into this house, the previous owner had a way with planting all sorts of good-natured plants. She had many milkweed for the butterflies, and above all, she planted onions. Not just any onions, but Chicago is named for the onions. Chautauqua is Algonquin for skunk or for onions which smell. Well, Chicago has many onions, wild onions, ramps, all kinds, and my yard is filled with wild onions that have the prettiest flower on them, a white lacy flower, but they do smell. And so I'm sure my neighbors would attest to the fact that when spring or summer comes, that smell takes over everything. But I'm proud of those onions. They make me happy. They show that I care because the bees swarm them. So what I'm really growing is bees. Everything I have planted, hydrangeas, my beautiful onion plants, even the roses, the bees take over. and I'm happy for that. Now my milkweed has gone. It went the way of my neighbor's weeds with their spraying of the weeds. So the butterflies don't really have a chance, at least not in my yard. But the bees do thrive. And my neighbors around the corner, they set up a milkweed plant, and they have caterpillars, monarch butterfly caterpillars that they have boxed in with the milkweed, and until they become butterflies. The caterpillars, they eat from the milkweed and spin their chrysalis and then come out of their chrysalis into monarch butterflies. So we're keeping that going all in this neighborhood despite my lacking of milkweed. So if you can plant a garden, no matter how small, no matter how large, do so and save the bees and save the butterflies and savor the sweet smells of even onions. So this is Ma Gilmore.
Hello, Polly Chase here, reminding you about the 20% discount you get from your first order at martinmccormick.com. Choose from fine art prints or merchandise like tote bags, t-shirts, pillowcases, and much more. You're sure to find something you love, but don't take my word for it. Let's hear from Jan in Australia about her new Marty merchandise.
I am so happy with my first purchase from Marty's collection of merchandise. I chose a mug, this one, which features red cloud. It's beautiful, it goes right around the whole mug. And I've just finished drinking a cappuccino from it. It was perfect. It was easy to order, only took a couple of weeks to arrive in Australia. Beautifully packaged. So now I'm considering what to buy next.
And now, 30 seconds of cue.
Good morning, everyone. This is Mary Jo, just kind of showing you how my garden grows, or has grown, from the pretty much blank spot that we saw about 6 weeks ago to what it is now. We have my awesome rose bush, and it has some awesome roses and a couple blooms. It Okay, we come over here to welcome to my garden. We have my sleeping dragon. And surprise, some canis lilies are coming up that I had last year. I didn't even realize I still had them. And that's pretty exciting. Ending up with my hostas. Well, hopefully, if we revisit next year, you'll see a lot more growth. Everyone, happy.
Caterpillar on the leaf. It almost
Yeah.
looks like spider leaf. And you got a little one up here.
There's
Oh,
only
what
two.
colors do you see on the caterpillar?
I see green, black, blue, no, not blue, yellow.
Oh, I mean, we would love some.
I see
I'm very pro butterfly, so we would absolutely plant milkweed.
Oh, the pods are coming.
Yeah, we see this big fat caterpillar down here. You're gonna be a big guy, huh?
You're good, but big, beautiful butterfly.
Yeah, that's a swallowtail.
A swallowtail?
Yeah, and there's a couple, they make a different kind of cocoon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, look up there, Saraya, look up top.
all those little
See
green
those?
things.
Yeah, see the cocoons?
Oh, yeah.
All the way at the top, that's what the butterflies come out of.
And there's this one little one.
Oh, I see.
I see the food.
Hold on.
That's amazing. Look, Saraya. Look at all those cocoons.
Yeah, this is all right. But do you see the little guy in the hammock someplace?
Yeah,
Yeah,
The hammock guy?
yeah.
Not the green guys.
it's kind of on the side, right?
Those guys. Those guys.
There it is. Right there.
Oh, okay, yeah. See this, Saraya? Right here?
Yeah.
That's cool. Is that the
Different.
swallowtail?
That's a swallowtail. The other guys, the little
Wow.
little green things are they're monarch.
Oh, wow, that's really cool.
And if you get a queen, the little green thing is actually pink.
Is it really? If
Yeah.
you have a queen butterfly, it's pink.
Yeah, it's slightly different butterfly.
That's amazing. I've definitely never seen that.
I've never seen that
Yeah, I've
either.
never seen a queen either.
I've never seen a queen butterfly before.
Those little guys in the hammocks, they're crazy.
Yeah.
They can, I've got like 3 of them left over now, and it could be that they're not gonna hatch until next spring.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so I gotta take care of them all winter. I gotta,
Can that really happen? That they do that for an entire season and just...
yeah, they overwinter all the time. It's common, you know, towards the end of the year. There's not enough going on.
And there's absolutely nothing wrong with them. They just need another season.
Yeah.
I know some people like that.
Right?
Yeah, isn't that so cool?
It's falling apart this year. It's like 4 or 5 years old, and
Yeah.
Boy, I'm messing it up now. Yeah.
Oh no,
Probably should fix this before I put it back. Yeah. 5, 6. There's a few more in there. Probably 7, 8 of them altogether.
Huh. I think it's interesting that they kind of line themselves up, you know? I mean, you didn't do that.
they got it spaced evenly.
Yeah, they space themselves pretty evenly.
And they generally head for the top. There's one guy on the plant here. You know, on this oh, here. There's one guy up there.
Oh, I see him hanging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Generally, they choose to go up top to do that, you know?
Yeah.
They've done it down, there's a few of them down here too, you know?
Right, yeah, I can see a guy that's empty over there on the corner. Yeah, that's amazing though. That they do that. Just how they know, just to do it just right.
Yeah.
Give everyone some room.
Yeah. Let's see if I can put this back together.
Yeah, I hope we didn't mess things up trying to have a little fun here with.
Well, I gotta release them, you know, when they hatch, it takes, like, they turn pretty dark. Those are all real green. You know?
Yeah.
But when they turn dark, then within a day, you can actually see their wings and stuff, all the different colors through the chrysalis.
Yeah, we would in high school always go after them. Yep. Close by that cheaper. Yeah. And then you stop and stick it to the like on the way back. I mean, maybe we were getting the same thing. And she was in high school, now we're in college. She's like, oh, okay. And so she heard about the girl that they found. She's like, oh, this is like Loser Bill. What's this? Serious. Oh! It turns out we looked it up. It was like a girl.
Have you been to? What have you been to?
It felt like a scene out of like, yeah, like in the country-ish. Yeah.
All right, Marshall just got a new toy. Marshall, what'd you get? What'd you get? You gonna show me what you got? What is that? What is that? Okay, what is it? Marshall? Okay. Marshall's catnip toy. Thanks, Marsh.
So let's look at the hat here, and I'm putting it against a neutral background, which is highly hard to find in my house because everything has a lot of stuff around. But as you can see, once you put a neutral background with this hat, the goal is to create a transformation where it is not so much a hat but a canvas. And what I have to do now, I'm slowly turning the hat, is add the forest. The smaller trees in the back, larger trees up front. I have 50 of these pieces, and that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to glue it all in, and then eventually what I will do is add wildflowers, so it's going to be very colorful as well. But so that's it. Right now we're going to get to work, and the other challenge is getting like paper or something in the crown to have it anchor onto the stand. So here we go. So let's take a little look at the process here. I have to kind of glue these in. I have to cut them. And when I have to cut them down to an angle that makes sense. And as you can see, it kind of gives an interesting perspective. There's a lot more painting, obviously. And I gotta create this illusion of mountain stream, but I'm going to do it. As you can see now, it's been a couple of weeks and everything has cured. I've got to now get the meadow going, and that's going to be the nature of this next bit of intense work to get it so I'm happy with the result. Get it weighted so that the waterfall balances with the hat balances with the waterfall. So you can already see what a difference just starting to add the greenery is making to this. So I'm very excited about that. Got a lot to do, but we are making some vast improvements. So now we're getting there. I'm now going to take just a little bit of water, and I'm just so I can smooth out some of this green and really stretch it. I mean, it's pounding my stocks of green paint, but should be able to allow this to kind of coat fairly evenly. And then this will dry, and then the next phase is to get some wildflowers going. More contouring, perhaps. I kind of love the idea of this thing having a great deal of contour, just to kind of almost deny the hatability of it, if that makes any sense. Though you'd be pretty hard pressed to not know it's a hat, but we are giving it a heck of a transformation. As you can see, kind of difficult for the camera to catch it because I'm working pretty close up, but I'm also adding varying tones of green, and that works for a couple of reasons. One is just so I can spread the green around, but I also like the fact in a real forest in a meadow setting, you never have just one kind of green. You have these alternate patterns of green, you know, taking place. So I like that. So we're going to keep going on getting our meadow, at least the green of the meadow, looking good enough to have the wildflowers.
Thanks for watching the show. Yeah, thanks for watching the show. I hope you like the show. I hope you like the show. Thanks for watching the show. The Mr. Marty Show. Thanks for supporting us. While we do all of this, thank you for being here to help us create this stuff. Anyway, just thank you. And goodbye, and thanks for watching the show.
It's the Mr. Marty Show.